Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So another unboxing video, more things that I got, I think possibly April, May, June, or maybe May, June, July, not quite sure. But anyway, there was a special offer on at mycraftclub where you could get a sample box. I think it was for £8, I'll put a screenshot on the screen. And then you could see whether you liked it or not. And if you did, you could carry on and get the subscription box monthly. If you didn't, you could cancel. Now, to cancel, you do have to actually email them to cancel your subscription. It's easy to join, but it's not quite so easy to unjoin, as it were. So I thought, well, I'll give the box a go. And then unfortunately things happened and I didn't get cancelled, so I ended up with another 2 months subscription boxes. So whether I like this one or not, I ended up with 3. I must admit, when they show you the sample box and they tell you all about it, and there's always adverts for the warehouse is moving or they're destashing or whatever, all marketing stuff, which fair enough, they've got to make a living. I did expect that I would get one of these long boxes as a sort of as a sample box. I suppose really, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So it's a lot smaller box, so I'm not quite sure what we've got in this one. I think I asked for the diamond painting one, or I may have gone to the craft one. I honestly can't remember, so I have absolutely no idea what are in these boxes. We'll do one for now. I may do one of the others. I've no idea which order they came in, although I suppose I could look at the postmarks. So we'll see. But anyway, we'll do the sample box first and see how we get on. Okay. Right. So I did have a little knife down here to cut parcels with. No idea what I've done with it. It took a long time to come, I have to say. It wasn't something that was quick, so I more or less had forgotten about it. But by the time it arrived, I think the other subscription box had already posted. So whereas this was cheap, it might have been about £20-ish. The other two, I've paid something like £53 each for them. So they're not cheap, as it were. Right, so let's get into this. Take that packaging off there. Oh, it's well and truly packed. Right, sorry about the tape noises. So let's have a look. So this is it, mycraftclub. And as I say, this is the sample box. You could choose what you wanted. There is a lot of different things that you can have. But obviously this is what I've got. So let's see what's in it. Dinky little doodah box. Right, dear crafter, we're thrilled to present your club box of crafting joy. Each kit has been selected just for you, and we're sure it will bring plenty of creativity and happiness to your day. We'd love to hear your feedback. Feel free to email us. Your thoughts mean the world to us, and we're always here to help. Looking for instructions, find our guide. So, okay, let's see what we've got. I don't think this is a diamond painting one then. I think this is a craft one. So, yeah, I did have trouble sort of changing it on the website. It was a little bit tricky. Maybe it's just me. It's probably user area. I'm getting old. So, what is this? What is this? Let's have a look at this one first. We've got a DIY flamingo macrame keychain. Oh, dear. I'm good at putting things in knots, but usually when I'm not supposed to. So let's see what have we got. We've got the little tube thing. We've got a nice little clasp. Oh, it's a lobster clawy type clasp. But there is no instructions, so I am going to have to go onto the website to try and learn how to do this. Okay. So that's the sort of top chain thing there. Yeah, quite a nice quality-ish, reasonably heavy. Oh, lots of little jump rings that are already pre-opened. I do like this, that they're pre-opening jump rings now. I do think that makes quite a big difference on things. So, but I mean, just sending me a pile of those, And macrame, strangely enough, is something I've never done before. I wonder if that's maybe the neck, because that does look a little bit sort of plasticky there, doesn't it? So, okay. And then that's going to have to go through there. So that's going to need an awful lot more investigation. But, okay, something I've not done before. So yeah, we've got a macrame keychain. Pop that back in its packet. Look, I can't even get it back in its packet, so I don't know about tying knots. Right, I'll leave that on top because I'm just fighting away with it. Right, what's the next item that we've got? So this is a Twinkling Heart 3D string light. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. So I think these are fairly easy to do and fairly straight. Well, I won't say easy because I haven't tried doing it yet. So fairly straightforward. Okay, I'll leave the packet thing in the front. So again, no instructions. Oh, now then, did that come out of that one, or no, it must have come out of this one. It must have come out of, oh, this is maybe for blowing up the balloon, is it? So let's see. So oh, that's gloves, possibly. I think that's possibly gloves. So we've got 2 sets of little tea lights. Oh, they maybe need the tabs. Oh, hang on. When they just switch on. No, I think they need the little tabs pulling out. So we've got 2 lots of lights. We've got 2 tassels, a pink and a blue. And we've got pink and blue string. Okay, plenty of it, I have to say. And then, oh, we've actually got 2 balloons. So you can do either a pink one and a blue one, or you can mix them as pink and blue. Oh, that's quite nice. So I guess that these, you blow these up. Possibly, oh gosh, oh, there's more than, oh my goodness, how many do you get? Oh, I've actually got 4. Well, that's a little bit sad then that you only get 2 tassels. I suppose you can buy some extra tassels. Depends how much you're going to wrap your string round. And there is no glue with it. Again, oh yeah, look, that's the straw that's come out of there. So we've got 2 straws with that one. Okay, oh, this could be fun. I have seen actually some tips and tricks of other people doing similar things, and what they actually do is put the string through a pot of glue. So as you're pulling it through, it's actually already got the glue on it, and I think that's quite a clever idea, rather than just putting it in a tub of glue and sort of wetting it or whatever. So yeah, I quite like that idea. And then you just wrap it round, and then once you've done it, you pop the balloon, and you end up with a balloon, well, a shape. Albeit, have they? No, I was going to say, have they left the balloon in? Because it looks a bit sort of white behind, but I think that's just the things behind it. No, you can see, look. So you just end up with that shape in string. Okay, so yeah, nothing earth-shattering to change the world, but you do seem to get quite a bit in this kit, so not too bad. Let me fold these up the right way. Oh my goodness. A bit stingy only giving you 2 tassels there. Albeit, I'm not even sure that there's enough string to do 4. We'll maybe have to have a go. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do anything on the channel, because at the moment I'm just doing things as the mood takes me. So we'll we'll see. In some ways, I'm sort of like glad that there's no diamond painting in it, because I've got so much diamond painting to do. But on the other hand, I'm sort of, well, why isn't there any instructions? I would have preferred to get them so that you don't have to go onto the computer and onto the internet to get the instructions. Yeah, I think you'll find that they're just gloves. So, okay, that's the second one. Right, would I have bought these in a shop had I seen them? No. honestly. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. And then, oh, is that it? There's just 3 kits. I do think that this is a lot of money then for what it is. And is this crochet then? Okay, something else that I have never ever done before. Interesting. And that's quite well, I won't say complicated, but a bit more of an intricate shape to do for a beginner. We have actually got the instructions on this, but these mean absolutely nothing to me as somebody who has never crocheted before. We've got a little QR code there, so we can scan that probably and get a video. If you're a beginner, please scan the QR code to view the tutorial videos, which is the best way to make your start as quickly as possible. Okay, so yeah, definitely not things that I would have chosen. Value for money, I don't think I'm particularly overly enamoured. Looks like we've got a crochet hook there, some end pins so that you can end and come back to it, some little screws which are the eyes and the nose, and the spares there as well, and then your little needle for sewing it together. So okay, yeah, that's he's curled in a little mushroom look. So we've got the red for the mushroom and the black for the tips of the ears, and then the rest of him is the like rusty colour, the gingery colour and the creamy colour, and then a vacuum packed stuffing. Okay, all right then, so let me know in the comments what you think. I think that's okay if you want to try different crafts. I have seen other people get other crafts. I certainly didn't tick knitting or macrame on the thing to say that they were ones that I would like in my pack. So it has been very, very random. So I'm going to open one of the other packs now to see what that's like. That's, yeah, okay. Disappointed a little bit. In some ways now I wish I'd just ticked the diamond painting one. At least it was probably something that I might have got round to eventually. So that's the little sample pack. So if you're wondering, I think the offers come up from time to time from my craft club on like Facebook and places, just saying, oh, you know, we're having a clear out, or we've got this, or we've got that, and come and have a look at this. So yeah, you do get a smaller kit. So in effect, you are paying for what you get, but I do think they are quite on the high side as well. So I'll pop that one to one side. I think this was the next one because I have opened it on the other side already to see what it was. So I think this was the whichever month, well, it'll tell me probably on the inside as well on the newsletter that you get with it. So we'll get into this one and see what's in this one. The other one I didn't even bother opening because I was like, oh, I've forgotten to cancel that, and with everything else going on, I certainly, once I realised, well, if I'd have opened that, I would have hopefully cancelled, well, definitely before the second one. This one, as I say, by the time that arrived, this was already on its way, so there was nothing I could do about it. Right, so they do come nicely boxed. If you are wanting them for a present for somebody, they are really good as a present and for somebody that's crafting. But as I say, I'm sure these are about £53, so they're not cheap in any way, shape or form. Oh dear, and I've not got a diamond painting one. Right, let me just, oh, has it got, oh, it's got a little bit of diamond painting in it. Okay, right, let me have a look then. So, oh, this is May's box of crafting, so it is May. Right, we're pleased to present you your May box of crafting goodness in your box this month. So I won't read that out. Please look forward to your June club box full of new and exciting items. So I must have ticked craft and diamond painting, or I've just ticked craft. But again, it looks like stuff that I'm just not going to do, or it's not something I would have chosen. So, let's see what's in this one. Put that in the lid there. So the first thing is diamond painting. It's diamond painting bookmarks. So we've had these before. They're the corner bookmarks. And let's have a look. Again, I don't understand why they don't put instructions in. It must be to get you to go onto the website to boost their web rating or whatever. Because really, you know, if you're going to spend £56 on something, you don't really then want to be going, or £53, can't remember. You don't really then want to be going and having to look for instructions. So, okay. So yeah, they're just your standard little corner bookmarks. So if you're wanting to bookmark a page, you just stick that over the corner or in the bottom corner, whichever way you want to do it. And then when you're flicking through, you can see your corner page. That one, oh yeah, it is. I was just thinking, is that one only half done? But no, that one has got the letter J around all of those flowers. So they are very, very pretty, but something that I have done before and something that has been out for quite a long time. These came out last year. So to be sending something as new and exciting in a box from May 2025, they're not really, are they? Although they are very pretty, and maybe it's the design that's new. You get just your basic little toolkit there as well. And then let me have a look. Let me see. Looks like we've got some nice gems, I have to say. Let me... Hey dear, it hasn't got any easier getting into these packets since I've not been doing videos. Right. Oh, there's a lot of different colours and a lot of specials. Okay, so let's start off. Oh, look, the first one is a hot pink. And then we've got your standard silver and a lovely red. And just your acrylic blacks. Nice honey gold. Lime green. Oh, lovely bright orange. And a lovely bright blue there. Turquoise. And a grapey purple colour. And then a lovely bright blue in small marquees. And then a greeny blue with an iridescent coating in a larger round. And then we've got a larger round in the fire ready orange. We've got a teardrop in the honey gold. A teardrop in red, and we've actually got some extras there as well. So they must have decided that they'd not put enough in the kit, so they've added an extra one, which is good because that means they've been checking the kit. So that's a thumbs up. And then some hot pink teardrops. Yay! Okay, so yeah, nice little kit. Not something that I would possibly have chosen myself, as I say, because I have done them before, but not something that I'm desperately disappointed with. It is something that will get done, or I will be putting in a mystery box. Not quite sure yet. Okay, so we'll pop those to one side and have a look and see what else we've got. So this is the next thing on top, and this says, all right, oh okay, oh gosh, I've not done anything like this since school. String nail art. Okay, oh well, this is something I'll probably sit and do. This is yeah, something I've not done for a long time, and it looks like we possibly do have the instructions with this one. So all right, we've got a nice little easel, nicely finished off. It's not got any rough edges. You're not going to get any splinters from that wood. So that's really good, because sometimes these little easels can be a bit low quality and they tend to be a bit rough on the edges. And then we've got our little butterfly shape. I think you can more or less see that, the shape of it. And you'll just put your little pins into the holes, try and keep them all at a level. And then you just wrap your string around them. We've got 2 yellow strings and like a browny rusty colour for the centre, and it does give you, yeah, the instructions telling you 8-word bilateral there and 8-word unilateral. Oh my goodness, it actually has terms for doing this. Didn't know that. Don't remember that one from school. So we're going to knock the nails into the punched holes about half of the board. The nails should be straight and as neat as possible, firm and not loose. and then use the stagger method to spread evenly over the nails with yellow threads. See introduction of the winding method on the back. Wonder if it may, oh, we haven't got a winding, I haven't got a winding mesh. Maybe that's that, okay. Use the same method to wind the dark coffee thread. Right, okay, so yeah, that is something that I can probably just sit and have a go at and have a look at. So that's quite good. It gives you the knotting method there as well. Okay, so yeah, that's not bad. I may have chosen this myself. It would have depended on the price. But yeah, that's quite something that I don't mind having a go at. Where's the bag gone? It's over there, Liz. It's over there. Let's put those back into that packet there. Okay, nice quality, that one. Quite like that one. Okay. So that's a string butterfly edition. Right, what's this one? If we've got some more... Oh, it's needle felting. Sunflower, felt sunflower craft. Bear in mind, these are all things for like spring, summer, because like your butterflies and your flowers, because this was the May box. So, okay, so we've got all, it's a long time since I've done any needle felting as well. We've got all the different colours. We'll get your nice block there to do your needle felting into. That's your big amount now. Looks like this has got instructions as well. Okay, so yeah, other than so far these kits have got instructions in. So I wonder why they didn't bother putting the instructions in the blinking taster kit. That seems really bizarre to me, but anyway, maybe just me. Let me know in the comments what you think. And then it gives us your introduction to how to make it. Obviously in those lovely little 12 pictures, it makes it look so easy. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like most crafts, it's practice. And once you've done things a few times, you get to your own speed and you get to know what you want to do. So we've got, oh, the hooks there. Now I've not, oh, I see, oh, they hook into there. So they're the large needles that we've got in there. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's good that they've actually provided you with a decent sized tool, and it looks as though, yes, we've actually got finger protectors as well. Got some little bits of, well, one little pipe cleaner there to do your stem with and your leaves. Let's see. Oh, okay, so that's good as well, so that you're not going to be hurting your fingers. Yeah, like they're quite a sort of a pleather effect, so they're quite a nice strong one. That's good as well. And then we've got that. Oh, I see, I think that is part, let me have a look. Yeah, I think that probably goes on there, and then you put that into there so that it's a bit more secure. But it's not, oh, it's not actually telling us that. And it looks like they're just using the needle, which is why you've got the leather finger protectors. Yeah, they're just using the needle. Oh, so that's interesting then. So it doesn't actually tell you how to use this, this bit. That's not for putting the flower in, is it? No. Oh, that might be. No, I don't know. I'll have to look on the website for that one. So it's sort of part instructions, that one. We'll say we're halfway there. Again, is it something that I would have bought? Probably not, to be honest, because I have done needle felting before. And it's not something that's really grabbed me. You know, I like to try different crafts, and I have done a lot of different crafts. She says that she's picked out 3 there that she's never done before. But these I have. So yeah, but yeah, quite a nice block. So when you get the packaging blocks in with your diamond painting projects, quite often the foam is this stuff, maybe not quite as thick as this, but it's always worth keeping because you can use it for your other crafts and your needle felting. Right, let me put these away then, and we'll see. Yeah, I do wish that, mind you, I'm not quite sure. Let me know in the comments, do you get the Mycraft Club? And if you do they have poured glue canvases now? Because they always used to do double-sided tape canvases, and I'm not a huge fan of double-sided tape, if I'm honest, and it always put me off. I did get one of their kits a long time ago, and it was double-sided tape, and it nearly went in the bin. If it hadn't been a Scotty dog, it would have gone in the bin, and it was a very expensive one as well. So yeah, okay, so that's that one. Right, next, what's this? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, it's latch hook. I was going to say, don't tell me it's cross stitch, because cross stitch is something I've never done. Do you know, I don't know why I say I've done a lot of crafts, because I feel as though I haven't done any. But this again is something that I've done a lot of. My auntie used to do them with, well, my great aunt Mitty, my grandma's sister. I used to go and stay with her, and she used to make her own rugs, and she used to be at one end and I'd be at the other. So I have actually still got my grandma's latch hook. That's quite thin and a bit flimsy for my liking. Mine's got a proper wooden handle, because it must be over 100 years old with it being my grandma's, and it's, you know, really good quality, really. This is a little bit plasticky and a little bit tinny, but anyway, it is what it is. It's just a sort of a taster, I suppose. And we've just got this, what is it, a pot holder? Looks like maybe a pot holder because it's double thickness. Let me look. Oh, it's a pillow. The colour blocks on the colour printing pillowcase only indicate the colour interval, not the actual embroidery colour. Please choose the colour according to the drawing and the number. Only embroider horizontal bars, not vertical bars. Okay, right, so yeah, you've got your 3 colours, and the little orangey bits for the middle are in the middle of that white one there. So yeah, again, it's probably not something that I would have picked for myself, because again, it is something that I have done before. Isn't that bizarre? I suppose the taster kit. Will I do this one? Possibly. This is real rubbery. This is your Hessian, your normal type rug type effect, but this is like a Hessian back. So do you not go, you can't go through the back then, we're just going to be going through the top, I think. Okay, I've also done the proggy as well. We used to call them clippy mats, which is where you get the little bits of material and punch it through some Hessian type sack material to make rugs that way as well. My sister lived up at Durham, Newcastle way for quite a while, and yeah, we've, you know, we used to do clippy mats up there. So okay, yeah, so that's another one. So far, do I think this is worth £53? Ooh, what does that work out at? If you said, well, it's basically £10 each, isn't it, for each kit? So it's like we've got 5 kits. So yeah, just over £10 a pack. I don't think I'd have paid £10 for any of these. Certainly not the diamond painting, because they're what, about £5, £6, £7 at the most on most places. I don't know about these. I don't know how much you would pay for these kits, but if I sold them in a shop for like £10, I don't think I would buy them. So what's that? It's just a bit of fluff. So what's this last one? What's this last one? Let's pop these in here so we can see them. Okay, so this is a beading set. Oh, a DIY wind chime. Oh, this looks interesting. Okay, albeit that does look an awful lot bigger than that. That sort of, they've made it look, with the perspective of it, they've made it look like more or less a lampshade, a hanging lampshade size, but yeah, it's only little. So let's have a look at this. I have done beading. I have to say I've not made a light shade, so, and we've just got one acrylic dome there, so that's your size. That's my hand. It's about more or less the size of my palm. What would I think? Probably about 4 inches, maybe not quite 5 inches. So okay. Oh, you've got your thread there as well. Look, so we are actually going to be proper beading, threading. I was thinking maybe it would feed through, but it looks like it's going to hang on the top. We've got all these little shell pieces like petals with the gold edging. That's a big bag of those. We've got, oh, these are all butterflies, green butterflies, so we're pink and green. And then all these little pink and white beads. So, okay. So that's that one. And then this little tube again. Right. So we have got a few instructions. Stick 1 flower. Oh gosh, sorry, my eyes. Stick 1 flower like the one shown in the picture. Stick. I wonder if they mean so. Oh no, there's no holes in these, so you're not going to be able to. Okay. Oh, there is a hole. Right, yeah, there is holes. Just I can't quite see, because there is just a little hole right in the edge of that there. Okay. So you've got to put your 5 petals and get it sewn through the bead in the middle. Right. So we've got to repeat that until we've done them all, I guess. And then make a hole in the top of the plastic lid. That's easier said than done. Be careful doing something like that because you can get lots of split. This is only quite a flimsy piece. And they're just using a pair of scissors there. Fix the bowl as shown in the picture. So I'm guessing possibly that goes through. I think that possibly goes through there, which is your tube. Okay. Attach the flowers to the top of the lid. Finish, it should look like the picture. Stick the pearls onto the butterfly, making sure the hole in the pearl faces outwards. Thread the butterflies onto the string by pressing it through the pearl holes. Done. Your project is complete. Wow, again, if only it was that simple. Not the best, I have to say. I will have to go onto the website on this one. I do fancy having a go at this one. I have done some beading in the past. I did some little angels once out of beads, and I did some little snowmen, Santas and things like that. I really enjoyed doing them, so this is going to be fun to do. Let me just have a look at these butterflies. So you've got to attach a bead onto the butterfly. So why would you put a bead on the butterfly? Is that to make it balance so that it hangs? Because it's going to hang that way. Albeit the hole in the butterfly is sort of down through that way. So it's going to be upside down. Okay, so that one will be fun to do. That is something that I possibly would have bought if I'd gone to a craft fair and seen it, because I do like having a bit of a play with beads from time to time. Although I'm no good with the really tiny zip peyote beads, I won't be able to do anything like that anymore. So yeah, I mean, if I was at a craft fair and I saw that for £10, I'd be like, oh well, I'm at a craft fair, I'll spend the £10. That would be a no. That would be a no. That would be a maybe. This would be a definite no. But on the whole, I don't particularly think it's value for money, but it is the fun of having something delivered each month and then thinking, oh, all right, I've got this month to make these, and then I'll get another box in another month, and seeing how that one goes. So yeah, it swings and roundabouts. I am disappointed with this, not mainly because the things that I wouldn't do and I wouldn't have chosen, but because there's absolutely no instructions whatsoever in them. It reminds me of when I used to go to the craft fairs and the magazine stalls used to take all the free gifts off the fronts of the magazines and put them into mystery bags and sell them and give them away cheap. But you couldn't make the project unless you'd actually had the magazine, and you didn't get the magazine with the projects. And this is what this reminds me of. Albeit we have moved a long way now, and we do have the internet, and we can do a little bit more than we used to and find out how to do things. But yeah, it used to really annoy me. You know, you think, oh, this looks really good. You've got this little felt bunny. And all it'd be would be like 2 pieces of felt and the bits to make a bunny, but no pattern, no instructions. So you just had to either make it up or not make it, you know. And anyway, that's a long time ago. I haven't been to a craft fair for a long time. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you get any of the kits? I do, in some ways, as I say, I do wish I'd got the diamond painting one, because I think I'd maybe be a bit more excited about it. But yeah, this is the crafty one. And yeah, it's crafty, but I just don't think the value for money is there for my liking. I like to get a bit more for my money. Okay, well, thank you ever so much for joining me. Do pop your comments in the comments down below. Please leave a thumbs up as well. It just helps the channel grow a little bit. YouTube pick it up a little bit more if it's had a bit more interaction. And if you want to join the channel, stay with us. Please, if you have been a member in the past, just double check that you are still subscribed, because YouTube does sometimes just willy-nilly unsubscribe you from places. No idea why, it does it to me. Yeah, just click on that button down below to subscribe, and there's an all notifications bell that pops up. If you click on that, you'll be notified when any of my videos come out. So thank you ever so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.